Did you know that you can have more than one blog post title? Yes, you can. There's more than one blog post title you should be using in order to get the most out of your blog post reach, to reach the most people on every kind of platform. So let me show you where to do that and what is the best plugin for that specific purpose. So here we go. Hi, I'm Nicole Riley, and I teach bloggers how to become confident bloggers and grow their business. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell to never miss a new video. If you would like to know how to write your blog post titles with the right keywords, you might want to check out the other videos I have on my channel. I have multiple videos that teach you exactly how to find the right keyword and how to write exactly the blog posts that get you the most clicks to your website. There are the links down below in the description, and you can also find them directly on my channel. So go check those out. But let's start talking about how you can write blog post titles 5 different ways and grow on multiple different platforms. So here we go. In order to have more than one title for a blog post, you can use a plugin called Yoast. I have the pro version of Yoast, which has a few extra features that I really like. I haven't had anything negative regarding this plugin. I really do like it. It is not perfect when it comes to SEO. It is a plugin after all. It is not a human that can help you make it 100% perfect, to rank 100% perfect, but allows you to, rank a little bit higher and see a few things that you may have missed otherwise. So let me show you. So here is one of my blog posts. I'm a crochet designer for my other business. So this is one of my blog posts that I had written. So I wrote this blog post according to a specific keyword that I found, and that keyword was crochet throw pillow. Now that throw pillow has a wheel on it, so I put the wheel in front of it, but I made sure that my keyword is together as far front as I can have it in the title. So I called it wheel throw pillow, a crochet throw pillow free pattern, which really tells me everything that it's about. I could be writing how to in front of it if I wanted to. That totally helps. So I have that here. This title right there is what's on my website. So if a person comes to my website and sees it right there, that's the title they're gonna see, okay? If I now scroll all the way down, once you scroll all the way down, you can see here it says Yoast SEO Premium. For me, it says Premium. I have the Premium version. You may have the free version, whichever you like. I like the Premium version. So you can put in here a keyword. That just helps this specific plugin to tell whether you should approve a little bit more or less or whatever you've done, okay? I'll show you that in a second, but that's not the most important part of it. So here is what I'm talking about. This has a title right here, okay? And I added how to, and then wheel crochet throw pillow, which comes from right here. So this is the SEO title. So you can manipulate this. It even has here the insert variable. So you can click on that and you can change things around. You can remove things. You could remove the site title if you wanted to, whatever you want. So you can change that out. It's orange over here, which means it's a little bit too long. That means that my website name is probably going to be cut off, but that's totally fine. Okay. My most important part is that my keyword is as far in the front as possible, and it's a how-to. So this part, cross my fingers, should be on Google. Now, Google doesn't always take this title, right? I put this there because this is going to go into the meta title, and that's telling Google that is the title you should be using. That doesn't always mean it's going to use it, okay? So now there is another way of using, so that's 2 titles now, right? So you have the main blog post title, you have this title, but there's more titles, okay? So that's 2. So if you go over here to social, you can add more titles. So you have here a way you can add a Facebook title. So when you share to Facebook, you can add a different title. If you feel like your audience is slightly different and you feel like you want to ask a question, maybe, hey, do you want to crochet a throw pillow? This might be for you. You know, something like that. If you want to entice them a little bit more, you can add a different description right here. The same is true for Twitter. You can add a different title and a different description right here, okay? I typically don't just share my Facebook links like that. I usually add a video and then add my links. So for me, this doesn't actually matter too much. So for me, it's okay if they use the normal title that I had given my blog post, right? But for you, it might be important, right? So here's a way to add the third title. Here's a way to add the fourth title. So Facebook, Twitter is the fourth title, right? And then you can even add a fifth one. And where can you do that? That would be for Pinterest. So for example, over here, that would not be the Yoast title though. I have 2 other plugins for that, but that's kind of my little special bonus in case you're interested. Pinterest is starting to roll that out. It's not quite there yet. I have 2 different plugins for that. I use the Tasty Pins and Grow by Mediavine. I also use Tailwind. All of those allow me to add a Pinterest title. If I don't add a title right here, it's simply going to pull one of the titles that I had given it previously, which means it's going to either pull the Yoast title right here, this one, or it's going to pull the blog post title. Sometimes, most of the time, if you have something called rich pins, it even pulls both titles. If you have ever looked at a rich pin, you're going to see both titles, which helps you rank actually on Pinterest, since it's also kind of a search engine, right? So it has more keywords. So if you change your titles up a little bit, you have a higher chance of ranking because you can rearrange the way you write your wording and therefore have a higher chance of ranking by having it rearranged a little bit. Does that make sense? So there is 5 different ways of having a blog post title for one blog post. Wow, that's kind of cool, right? So Yoast is a very, very powerful plugin to allow you to change your blog post title many different ways. Now, I gave you a few extra plugins that you could be using, or let's say apps you could be using, so that you can have even more titles you could be using for your blog post. Now it's your turn to change your blog post titles up a little bit to have a higher chance of ranking on multiple different platforms, not just Google. If this was helpful to you, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Gain confidence, be a better blogger, and learn how to market right to grow your following and grow your business. Remember, I have a link down below in the description that gets you a freebie on how to go live the right way. It has the to-do and do not to-do list so that you know exactly how to grow on social media when you go live. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe to my channel and turn on the little bell to get a notification the next time I publish a new video or go live. I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye!